Okay, then we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, Ten of Chalices, Two of Chalices, the Magician, and then we have this extra card of the King of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to kind of keep this here just to see how it resonates. Alright, so the Four of Wands, you were celebrating early January. Something in your life was exciting, was new. You had a lot of people around you. A sense of community, a sense of camaraderie happening. You were in a group, and it felt really good. Beginning of January. It is the beginning of a new year, and it was also, Capricorn, your birthday. So that makes sense too. Aquarius got this card, I believe, for the energy coming in. So you had it already, and Aquarius it's almost their birthday season, so happy birthday, Capricorn. Overarching this entire thing, we have the Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn. That's lovely. So the energy of the rest of January is still a beautiful celebration, feeling content, feeling settled in your environment and the people around you. You don't feel like you need to worry. You feel very secure in where you are and who you are. Okay, so the King of Swords, you are the king of your sword. You are the King of Swords. King of Swords, feeling like you are able to communicate, able to say and do things that resonate with your heart space. The King of Swords often has to do things that other people can't, or say things that other people can't. And they say it in an honest and clear fashion. Oftentimes that can be skewed as being cold, but it's actually just being honest and saying what needs to be said without the fluff and the stuff. So the King of Swords upright is very, very much saying, hey, I know you don't want to hear this, but this is the truth. This is what is happening. And because of that, because of staying honest and true in yourself, you feel very content in your situation and in who you are. The King of Swords can also just be somebody coming in with these energies, with air sign qualities. So that's Aquarius, that's Gemini, Libra. And contributing to this overall manifestation of groundedness in your life. But for most of you, it is you who are exerting your capabilities of leading in a clear, honest fashion. We have the Emperor here, so you could be moving in with a loved one. You could be moving towards a loved one. You could be shifting your home space in a relationship. You could also just be shifting the energy with someone in a relationship, and now they feel more like home. You feel very content, once again, Ten of Pentacles, and then the Emperor here. You feel very content with your relationships at this time, and you feel very clear about what you need to do and who you need to be with. So you're able to move into a relationship with the knowledge of this feels right, this is right for me now. And you aren't hesitant about that. You can just make those decisions very clear. And also with cutting somebody out, with letting go of someone, you are able to do that with clarity. You know what you need, you know who you need in your life, and you are ready to go and get it without any wishy-washy hesitancy. You're like, I love this person, I will be with them. Or, you know what, I need to let this person go and be by myself. You are capable of doing that in your love relationships, family relationships, friendships even. Look at these tens, and this is such a really lovely spread for you, Capricorn. I wish I was a Capricorn, but everyone has Capricorn in their charts in some degree. Then we have the Ten of Chalices, and so you're feeling once again very settled in what you're doing, in your work, in your creativity. It feels like it's just flowing naturally. People are coming in, people are leaving, things are shifting, jobs are growing, jobs are being let go of, and the flow of it makes sense and is raising you to a higher space. So Ten of Chalices is all about that, just feeling emotionally connected to what you are doing and to who you are doing this with. So if you are in a group setting, we had the Four of Wands up here, if you are in a group setting with your work, you are all working towards a higher power. You are working towards bettering your job and the situation. And it makes sense. You guys are all in sync. You are in sync with your work and your creativity. That's great. Then we have Two of Chalices. So you could be, making some financial decisions with your loved ones that is creating a better financial foundation. So you could be over here, you are possibly moving in with a loved one, and that is, that's financially makes you more solid because now you have two incomes instead of one. But this is a celebration also of a connection, of feeling connected with someone, and because of that, you raise your financial situation. You feel abundant. Your abundance is raised. And the Magician. You are capable of talking about how you are, linking your love, your joy in life, your mind, body, soul connection. You are able to maneuver it, to manipulate it in ways to your benefit. The Magician has that capacity, and I love the way that this Magician looks. If you can, let me just show you up close. Do you see how the Magician is playing with a little person in his hand? So this is positive, and this can be deemed negative in a way, which, it's full circle. Positive, negative, it's all in one, But you're finding how you can manipulate situations for the betterment of yourself and hopefully for others too. So manipulation is not always a negative thing. I mean, how do you, like Play-Doh, if you have a lump there and you move it around, that is a manipulation of the Play-Doh, turning a lump into a flower, turning a lump into a serpent, turning a lump into a sun. It's up to you how you are going to manipulate the situation. So turn it into flowers, turn it into sun, turn it into something that is beneficial for all. But you are tapping into that energy and into that power of self in yourself and in the collective. Okay, so let's look at your spirit animal for the remainder of January. Oh, and into February. That one just popped out. The frog. And how perfect it jumped out. The frog. Feminine energy creation. The frog is a creature of the water. Interesting. Here we have the chalices, both water energy. The frog is a creature of water and has been associated with new life. You are breathing new life into your world. The abundance of frogs is associated with, creation. It is feminine. It is associated with the moon. One story tells of a frog jumping into the moon where it rules for eternity. So look at how it's jumping into the moon. So having the Ten of Chalices, that is, in a way, a Cancerian energy, moon energy, the Magician. Look at the huge moon behind. You are tapping into that. You are tapping into that creativity, the feminine, combining it. And so you, being the King of Swords, being able to speak this with clarity, with honesty, with truth, of the emotion, of the emotional side, because you have the Ten of Pentacles, which, even though it's an earth energy, it's a love energy too. It's a beauty energy. And then the chalices here of heart, of emotion. You are connecting all of these situations. The Magician takes the heart, takes the mind, body, spirit, combines it and uses it all in a positive or a negative way, in a higher or lower energetic way. So what are you going to do, my frogs? Jumping lily pad to lily pad, Capricorn. How are you going to create the divine?